If you've ever worked in automation, you've probably come across the term Modbus. But what exactly is the Modbus protocol and why is it still used in 2025? Some people call it outdated and others think it's only for certain systems. But here's the truth. Modbus is the backbone of communication and industrial automation. Welcome back to Automation Myths Debunked, the series where we separate fact from fiction in the world of automation. So let's start with the basics. The Modbus protocol is a universal language for machines. It was developed by Modicon in 1979 to help controllers and equipment share data efficiently. Think of it like this. Every device speaks its own native language, but Modbus acts as a translator, letting them all talk to each other. That means a power meter, a sensor, and a controller from 3 different brands can still exchange data seamlessly as long as they all speak Modbus. And because it's open source, Modbus has become the most widely used industrial communication protocol in the world, from manufacturing and energy management to water systems and data centers. So now that we understand the basics, let's dig into how it actually works. Modbus follows a client-server model, sometimes called master-slave in order terminology. The client or master sends out requests for data, the servers or slaves reply with the information requested. Here's a simple example. A WISE controller might ask a PM power meter, give me your current voltage and power readings. The power meter responds 120 volts, power 950 watts. And that's it. Modbus is built around these simple, consistent request and response transactions. Modbus also organizes the information into 4 data types, those being coils, discrete inputs, input registers, and holding registers. Each one has its own address range, and devices use function codes to read or write data. For example, function 1, function 3, function 5, and function 16. That's how Modbus keeps everything structured, reliable, and predictable no matter the device. Now let's talk about the 2 major versions of the protocol. Modbus RTU, or Remote Terminal Unit, runs over serial communication like RS-232 or RS-485. It's great for simple, wired, point-to-point or daisy-chain networks, and it's ideal for long-distance and noise-tolerant environments. And Modbus TCP, or Transmission Control Protocol, runs over Ethernet using standard TCP/IP networking. It works perfectly along with modern infrastructure and SCADA systems, and it supports higher speed and easier integration with cloud dashboards. And the best part is they can actually be bridged together. For example, a TGW series Modbus gateway can connect older RS-485 devices to a modern Ethernet network, letting you integrate decades-old equipment into a smart connected system. Okay, so now that we understand how Modbus works, let's clear up some common myths. Myth number 1, Modbus is outdated. This is probably the most common misconception, and honestly, it's easy to see why. Modbus was first developed in 1979, which makes it older than most of the engineers using it today. But as we all know, age doesn't equal obsolete. Modbus has lasted this long because it's simple, reliable, and extremely adaptable. The protocol has evolved over the years, from Modbus RTU on RS-485 to Modbus TCP over Ethernet, and now even Modbus over TCP/IP gateways that integrate directly with cloud platforms. In other words, Modbus didn't get replaced, it grew with technology. It remains one of the few communication standards that can work in both legacy industrial systems and modern IoT-based networks. That's why it's still supported by nearly every PLC, sensor, and monitoring device on the market today. Myth number 2, Modbus only works with certain brands. Now this one could not be more false. In fact, one of the main reasons that Modbus became so popular is because it's open and vendor neutral. Unlike proprietary protocols that lock you into one manufacturer's ecosystem, Modbus was designed from the start to be brand agnostic, meaning any device that supports the Modbus standard can communicate regardless of who made it. That's why you can have a Siemens power meter, a Schneider PLC, and a WISE controller from ICP-USA, all exchanging data on the same Modbus network with zero compatibility issues. The openness is what makes Modbus such a valuable foundation for mixed brand environments, which are extremely common in real-world facilities. Myth number 3, Modbus can't handle complex modern systems. This one just depends on what you're doing, but in most cases, it's not true. Modbus was never meant to transfer gigabytes of data like video or high-frequency analytics. It was built for industrial control where precision and reliability matter more than raw speed. Typical Modbus RTU networks can transmit data fast enough for thousands of I/O operations per second, and Modbus TCP takes that even further with Ethernet level speeds and parallel device access. For most automation systems, whether you're monitoring temperature, current flow, or machine states, that's more than enough bandwidth. Plus, Modbus's simplicity actually makes it faster to implement and troubleshoot compared to more complex protocols, because it's the bridge between legacy hardware and modern automation. It allows you to connect your existing devices, sensors, meters, PLCs to new monitoring systems without replacing everything you own. That means lower costs, faster integration, and smarter, more connected operations. Modbus isn't old tech, it's proven tech that continues to evolve alongside new systems. So now you know, the Modbus protocol isn't just another industrial standard, it's the foundation that keeps automation connected, compatible, and reliable. In the next episode of Automation Myths Debunked, we'll explore another big question. Does automation really replace jobs? If you found this video helpful, hit subscribe and check out our first episode, What is Industrial Automation, to see how it all ties together. Because the future of automation isn't about starting over, it's about connecting what you already have. Thank you so much for watching.